Hi there, Ben. Well, the weather isn't changing in a hurry at the moment because we've got high pressure to the northeast of the UK, low pressure anchored out to the southwest. This is Storm Ingrid here, and it's throwing plenty of heavy showers into parts of southwest England, Wales as well. Some really strong winds too. Now, this is the rainfall that's expected to accumulate over the next 3 days. Pretty wet in the southwest, but also very wet weather continuing across the northeast of Scotland. So we've got some warnings in force for rain, for strong winds too. The weekend looking pretty unsettled.
Right, well, with this weather, I think it'll be a good weekend for staying indoors. What do you think, Jen?
Yeah, it's not been the best start to Friday. Things are looking like they will improve in the short term, though. This is how things were, though, just a couple of hours ago. Some grey, leaden skies over Fulham, but you can just start to see some areas where the cloud is thinning a little bit, and we should see some brighter spells coming through this afternoon. It is going to be staying quite blustery, though.
I think it's certainly a day for staying inside that sauna rather than heading out for the swim at the beach, because we've got scenes like this across some of our coastlines. Let me take you first to northern Scotland. This is John O'Groats in Highland. Some massive waves crashing across the coast there. It is windy. There's some heavy rain around across the north and east of Scotland. But the other side of the UK now to Cornwall, and similar scenes really. Big waves crashing along the coast here in Cornwall. This is Porthleven, and there are several flood warnings in force, particularly along the south coast for parts of Cornwall, Devon and Dorset as well, because these areas we've got the really strong winds associated with Storm Ingrid that's driving our weather at the moment.
Hi there, good evening. A few more showers around this evening and still rather breezy. It sets us up for a bit of an unsettled and changeable weekend. Some more rain and showers on the cards. It looks as though it'll be pretty mild though as we head into next week.
Wet, basically.
I know. It's just so, let's call it disappointing. That's how it is. And this windy low has been stuck over southwestern parts of England for a long time now, delivering gale force winds and heavy rain. And guess what? There's more of that to come through the course of the weekend, with a tendency of things maybe gradually improving at a glacial pace.
So how's it looking for the weekend?
Not too bad, actually, if you are planning to be spending that hour on the Big Garden Bird Watch. There's definitely going to be some dry weather to be found. We started this morning off with some rain, but the sunshine did eventually come through, and many of us saw those glimmers of blue skies. And I think there will be some blue sky to be found, certainly through Saturday. Over the course of the weekend, we are expecting it to stay quite blustery. We've had some strong winds today, and there will be a little bit of rain. We're not out of the woods yet when it comes to the wet weather.
And it has certainly been a rather wet, windy, rather grotty week of weather, hasn't it? Does it get any better for the weekend?
Becky's in South Essex for us. Oh, it looks gorgeous, beautiful where you are. So is the weather going to reflect that?
Not really, no. It's not. It's definitely looking very beautiful here at the moment. I'd like to pretend this is my house. It's actually not. But we are going to be seeing some beautiful sunshine in places tomorrow. I'll get onto that in just a minute. Welcome to Lees Priory, not my house, sadly, just north of Chelmsford in Essex. Now, over the years, this incredible Tudor manor house was, of course, once an Augustinian priory. The clue's in the name, and it's been visited by a whole host of notable figures over the years. Queen Elizabeth I, Queen Mary and Essex royalty. The cast of Towie, would you not know that? Just before Christmas, it really has been absolutely beautiful. It's now a really popular wedding venue. They host over 180 weddings a year here. And if you got married this last week, you definitely have needed your wellies and thermals. It's been so grotty, hasn't it? It's been cold and it's been really windy as well. And it's easy to see why the rain has been really concentrated, particularly in the southwest. If we have a look, you can see we've got that deep area of low pressure that the Portuguese Met Service have named Storm Ingrid, and it's sort of getting trapped between systems, so it's not really going anywhere, although it does slowly start to lose the intensity in terms of the wind and the rain as we move through tomorrow. But we do have a weather warning in force there. Have a look at some of the rainfall totals. This is just the 24-hour totals in the southwest, and you can see why on saturated ground that is already causing some problems. Weather warnings are in force as as well across northeast Scotland and southwestern parts of the UK, and they're in force certainly in Scotland all the way until the early part of Sunday, and I think it is going to, as I say, slowly start to ease in the southwest through tomorrow. Let's have a look now at that promised sunshine. Look at the forecast. So here's the detail for the weekend. There's rain at times, as we've been saying. That rain's falling as hill snow across northern parts of Scotland, and we are expecting it to be quite a windy story as well, although slowly that wind, particularly in the southwest, as I mentioned, is going to be easing. So I promised you some sunshine, and there we have it. It's going to be across some parts through tomorrow, as I say, but the good news is that we are getting 2 minutes a day more daylight, so if it's raining, at least you can see the puddles. I guess that's good news. Have a lovely weekend.
All right, thanks, Becky.